Hey everybody, this is an example from page 249, another Venn diagram example. We're going to be determining validity. This is number 11. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Some philosophical views are not worth considering. Every philosophical view has been held by a genius. Thus, some views that have been held by geniuses are not worth considering. All right, this is clearly our conclusion because we have our nice conclusion word there. Let's go ahead and identify our terms. So first, up here we have philosophical views. That's a categorical term. Are not worth considering. So things worth considering. Of course, there's a negation in there. So we know that's going to be an O statement. Then we have every philosophical view. We'll do that red again. And has been held by a genius. So things that have been held by a genius. That'll be our other term. Thus, some views that have been held by geniuses, so views that have been held by geniuses are not worth considering. Awesome. So now we can go ahead and add our terms down here. So I'll go ahead and do that real quickly. Now we have our terms added in. We used P for philosophical views worth considering. Over here, worth considering. G for geniuses, being held by a genius. So our first, some are not. We'll add that in. Some P are not W, worth considering. And then for number 2, every philosophical view, so that's a universal. It's about all P are things that have been held by geniuses. So all P are G. And for our conclusion, we got a particular, and it's going to be are not for that one. Awesome. Let's go ahead and label our circles. We got what? G and W for our subject and predicate over there. And then we're going to have P for our middle term. So which premise do we diagram first? Well, we have a particular and a universal, so we want to do the universal one first. So all P are G. So that's saying all the things in the P circle are in the G circle. So that's going to mean that everything in the P circle that's outside the G circle, well, there's nothing there. That's all empty. All P are G. Awesome. So now number 1, we'll come back to now. Some P are not W. That's saying there are some things that are in the P circle that are outside the W circle. So we need to put it inside the P. We put an X somewhere. Inside the P that's outside the W. It's this area or this area. We already know that this area is empty, so that means the X has to be...
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
My Siri interrupted. Sorry.
Take care.
So anyways, the X has to be over there, right? Awesome. Now we have to ask, what does our conclusion, what would that look like if it was on here? So we need G and W down there for the conclusion. G and W. Well, some G are not W, so we need an X that's inside the G and outside the W. do we have in our picture of the premises something that's inside the G, that's outside the W? Yes, in fact, we do. It's right there. It could have been here, it could have been there. It's there, so that's good enough. So that's going to be valid. Our picture of our premises did contain the information from our conclusion. So this is valid. The premises do guarantee the truth of the conclusion. Awesome.